Welcome to the podcast, everyone. I need a theme song or something, dude. I need to break the tension. There's no tension at all. I just made up tension. Just looking at my legs. Every time I go to edit the podcast and I see the video, I'm just wearing shorts and my legs look kind of beefy. They look kind of nice. They definitely aren't that nice in real life, but I'm like, damn, my calves look good. There's some ladies that like big, juicy legs. I'm just saying. The video is proof, even though I just went back on that and said that they weren't actually that big. Video is proof. Look at these hunks right here. I did leg day at the gym yesterday. I went on a 4-day hiking trip that I couldn't complete. My legs are really good. I can squat. I don't know the last time I squatted. I don't squat when I go to leg day. I just do the women exercise. That was kind of, I was gonna say racist. That was kind of sexist. I do like the married mother of 5 children exercises at the gym. Yeah, she does like stretches and stuff. There's some ladies that I have a cousin who she's like a bodybuilder. She's like a women's champion squatter and stuff, bro. She could beat the shit out of me. She can honestly bust down this door and beat the fuck out of me right now. But yeah, I go light at the gym, so whatever. What do we have on the docket here? Yeah, my last episode, so if you watched it, if you didn't, what the fuck are you watching this one for, guys? You know you have to watch them all in order or else you don't get them. Now, last one I talked about, I have an ayahuasca story. I did ayahuasca a year ago. Or whatever, a year and a half. And I talked about it in the episode, and then I guess a lot of the I didn't know this was a thing, but there's a lot of ayahuasca bros on the internet up here. There's people that take it very seriously, and I didn't realize that. And they came to the comment section, and I think they were disappointed. One of them called my video clickbait, but the title of the episode was Say No to Ayahuasca, which certainly doesn't indicate that I'm going to enjoy the ayahuasca experience. It's not like they were watching and be like, this guy had a great time. Why would I say no to ayahuasca? But I also posted a separate clip because I realized a lot of people probably don't want to watch an hour-long video and try to find the ayahuasca part. So I posted a separate clip with just the ayahuasca story. But there's people in the comments like, clearly you don't know what you're doing for your next ceremony, blah, blah, blah. These are the terms you need to focus on. I'm like, bro, if you listened, I said I'm not doing it again. I guess maybe I did say I was doing it again. They're also like, they were kind of right? I wasn't someone who went into it with such a high level of sincerity and like, I don't know, it wasn't something I prepared for at all. I guess we'll say that. Like very, very little preparation. And I guess I misspoke in the podcast. I said my friends were having the time of their life when on it. That was untrue. They certainly weren't having the time of their lives. It just meant it was very intense, right? They had a very intense time with it, a very eye-opening and I guess positive experience with it. So I was just saying like after the fact when it did nothing for me and they had this intense experience, I was like, damn, what the heck? I missed out on that. So I'm sorry, ayahuasca bros, my bad, guys. I would love to do it again at some point. But yeah, if the video was not what you wanted to hear, I don't even know how they found it. There's just people just looking up ayahuasca, like the latest videos every 2 seconds. Ayahuasca. It sounded like they kept calling it Aya too. They have a nickname for ayahuasca. Like it's an old friend from middle school. Hey, Aya's here. So I don't know these people, but you know, thank you for watching. They were kind of kind too. They were like, this story stinks, but good luck with your podcast. I was like, nice. Thanks, bros. Thanks, guys. So that episode's getting popular only because people are like trying to see the ayahuasca story and they're probably disappointed. But what are you going to do? Whatever. It's fine. I'll just tell another story right now. I'll just keep clickbaiting people. Every episode is going to be something with ayahuasca. How ayahuasca has affected me a year and something days later. I can just blame everything wrong in my life. I'm just going to blame on ayahuasca. People could do that. Some people do, bro. Some people are crazy. And in this day and age, people will believe you. They can just they're enabled by, just like I'm not gonna. 1 second. Let me drink water before I get into this tirade. Like I guess the more we'll call them the woke people. You know, they kind of the way they've set up their lives. They kind of have to believe everything you're saying, or else it'll be offensive. Like let's say I had a roommate, and I was just the worst roommate ever. I don't clean anything. I don't clean my dishes. And let's say my roommate was woke, I could bully him so much and just be like, bro, the ayahuasca fucked me up. I can't do the dishes, bro. Like, I'm going through such a rough time. What could he say to me? What could he say? He'd be like, sorry, bro. I'll help you. Whatever you need spiritually, I'll help you, bro. I could just do nothing and then be like, yo, I got fucked up. So some people do that. Some people are like, yeah, I'm going to kill myself if you make me do these dishes. I'm going to kill myself. So yeah, that's how it goes. And I wish I could do that. I wish I could say that, but I guess I could start doing it, but then no one would like me. They'd all be like, they'd respect me, I guess, or not respect me. They wouldn't respect me at all. They would have to tolerate me because they'd be like, what the fuck's wrong with Matt? What happened to Matthew these days? He used to be such a nice, jolly fellow. Now he's depressed. It must have been that ayahuasca. Must have been the Aya that he took. It was. I forgot. We have a podcast sponsor right now. I forgot to even write it down. NordVPN, guys. Have you ever heard of NordVPN? If you guys are looking at weird stuff in the internet, some of you guys are wild on the internet. We'll say that. Some of you guys, I don't know what you're doing. You're doing weird, creepy stuff. If you want protection, if you are using other people's public internet connections at the train station or what have you, probably don't do that. But if you want to do that, you can use NordVPN, and it'll protect your data. And you can use the VPN actually to get an IP connection from various different countries. Thank God I'm a computer scientist person, because I don't have anything in front of me, and I just have to go off what a VPN is. But NordVPN is one of the most popular VPNs. And you can get a connection in various different countries. You might even be able to use it to circumvent the TikTok ban in the United States, which I will talk about later in this episode. So yeah, NordVPN. You go to mattlipari.com, or you go to meatsangria.com, actually. If you go to meatsangria.com, there's a sponsorship section. You can click the link there, and I believe it's something like 70% off your first 2 years or whatever. It's useful. You never know when there's many times where I just need a VPN for something. I'm like, damn, it'd be good to have one, and I have one. So it is useful, and you don't even know that you need it. There's also NordPass. It's a password manager as well. They have that too. Got a bunch of stuff, guys. So if you're interested, check it out. If not, I guess I'll steal your data personally. I don't care. I got my friends, my Nigerian hacker friends, bro. We'll steal everything you have, literally everything. So that's cool. So they gave me $30 billion to say it now. What else we got? Oh, Con Ed. If you remember from the first episode of this podcast, we talked about my Con Ed problems, which were fixed. Now we got new problems. Con Ed basically had this whole fiasco with them over the summer. I had to submit a government complaint, which I submitted another one yesterday or 2 days ago. I had to submit this whole complaint. They came, they figured it out. And then they didn't send me a bill. Since September, they hadn't sent me a bill until a week ago. I had no bills from Con Ed, and I was like, all right. In my mind, I don't know, this is so stupid. I was like, either they forgot about me, I'm just getting free electricity, which, what am I, retarded? Why would they? This is America, guys. I'm not getting free anything. Or I was like, maybe my bill is so low every month that they're just like wrapping it up into one big bill. Because my bill went down tremendously. They were charging me $850 a month, and now it's supposed to be like less than $100 a month. So I was like, maybe it's way too low. Like, maybe I'm so good at using electricity. I am electricity incarnate. That made no sense. But so they gave me one bill, and in this bill, they charged me for gas. I don't have any gas in this apartment. I have no gas at all. I didn't know that until the guys came last time. And so they charged me for a gas delivery fee every month. I don't get fucking gas. Charged me for a delivery fee for something I didn't get. So I called him. I was like, hey, you guys told me you'd get rid of this. He's like, oh, my bad. We will. And then he didn't. So he canceled it going forward, but he didn't get rid of it retroactively and refund me. So I was like, you know what? I'm not doing this again. I opened another government complaint. The second I make this complaint, the next day they're like, executive Con Ed manager calling you to make sure everything's okay. We're going to take care of this. I'm like, nice. I don't have to deal with whoever. You call them on the phone. Hey, it's Miss Johnson from Con Ed. And they say, yeah, we'll do it. They don't do shit. No offense to them. I don't even know if they can do shit. They probably can't. Their hands are tied. But what can you do? Get my gas delivery fee. Delivering nothing, guys. Oh, actually, we charge you a Sprite delivery fee. Oh, where the fuck is my Sprite, guys? If you want to give me gas, I'll blow up a whole city block with all the gas you were claiming to have delivered to me. Fucking, it's such a racket too. It's a gas delivery fee, and then the amount they delivered is zero. It's just a fee for having the ability to deliver gas. Like, bro, what the heck? Let me pay for the gas, bro. Fucking, such a racket, bro. That's why we need government agencies. Like, I'm all in favor of like quieting down the government, slimming down the government, and it's too bloated. But like some of these things, like, bro, these companies would go crazy. They would go crazy. They would charge me $1 million per electron if they could. If they could get away with it, they would charge me $3 billion per electron, which I've used to make this podcast, probably trillions of electrons. I'd be in so much debt, I'd owe my life to Mr. Edison. Mr. Khan and Mr. Edison. I don't know who Mr. Khan is, but what does Khan stand for? I don't know. What is it? I don't even know. I thought I had it for a second. I don't know. It's probably, I don't think it's a person's name. I think it's just like company. No, it's not. That's That's calm. What am I, stupid? I can't even read, bro. I can't even read. So yeah, that's going to be resolved. They resolve it, but it's just about the money. I gave them a certain amount that I'm disputing, and they have to figure it out themselves. Do I trust them to do that? No. Do I trust anyone at Con Edison to have a understanding of basic math? Probably not. Certainly not Mr. or Mrs. Johnson on the phone, but whatever. Whatever, man. What are you going to do? Amazing news. Israel and Palestine have reached a ceasefire. Am I the only one that didn't know they were fighting? What? Is this brand new? I thought they were best friends. Israel and Palestine? They're like those two guys? Next you're going to tell me Russia and Ukraine are fighting? I don't believe this. I swear this must have happened like yesterday because I did not even realize this was a thing, and all of a sudden a ceasefire, everyone's cheering. I'm like, what the heck? Where have I been? Where the fuck have I been, dude? I'm still stuck on the Huck Tua girl. This is a mess. So that's good, I guess. I don't even know when. I don't know. Some things don't feel real. I guess we'll say that. Like the TikTok ban doesn't feel real. It's happening as of when this podcast is out. It will have happened or not. So I'm hoping it didn't happen, but whatever. It seems like it will happen. But yeah, the ceasefire. That's all good. I guess the real problem is it going to last, and that's the main question. And we don't know. Obviously, no one knows. We hope so. We hope they can come to an agreement. But I guess it's a good thing that there's a ceasefire. I guess Joe Biden did it, even though somehow they're going to give it to Donald Trump, which I guess it kind of is partially Donald Trump. Like him becoming the president changes things. It's like when like you're in a classroom and the principals come to visit, you kind of behave a little bit more upright. You pay attention a little bit more. The principal could be here at any second. That's kind of Donald Trump. Joe Biden's like the silly teacher who you can goof around with, the one that's hitting all the female students. You're like, whoa, she's 15, bro. And he's like, she looks good to me. That's Joe Biden in my mind. But no, I'm sure their administration. I mean, that's good. That's pretty late. Was that yesterday or 2 days ago? Or today's the 16th. I mean, he's got 4 days left, bro. That's pretty late deal. That's kind of cool. Yeah, buzzer beater right there. And he of course gave his old fancy quip. I think someone asked him if it was his plan or Donald Trump's plan. He's like, "Is that a joke? Is that a joke? Hey, is that a fucking joke? What's my name, Joe Biden? My wife, Joe Biden." So yeah, that's good. We'll see. Listen, I haven't talked about that at all, really. Israel Palestine. It's been over. Was it a year and a half at this point that they've been going at each other? A lot of innocent people have died. Sadly, it's a terrible conflict. And it is good that there's a ceasefire, but we hope there's lasting peace because, if this happens again, right? It's like, okay, well, everyone just had more time to arm themselves. Now it's just gonna be more people dying. So, what can you do? Peace on earth is what we want, but there really can never be peace on earth because everyone hates each other. Everyone hates everyone. If I could drop a bomb on a certain specific group of people right now, would I do it? No, I'm kidding. That wasn't the bomb button. That was just my leg. I was slapping my leg. I was like, no, don't do it. The bomb's right here. The bomb button's here. Oh shit! I just clicked it. Whoops. Uh-oh. Also, something I forgot to mention last episode: the LA wildfires, or are they even wildfires? Just LA fires. I forgot to talk about it somehow, and I was almost going to forget to talk about it now, but I just want to do a quick mention. So sorry for everyone that lost their house, everyone that lost. Plenty of people died, right? I think we're at somewhere between 15 and 20. I think. I'm sure people's pets and whatever are. Well, I saw a video of a guy who's found his dogs after the fire, and he was crying tears of joy, and almost brought a tear to my eye, but I'm a heartless individual, so I didn't cry. I just said, that's nice, and I scrolled away. But yeah, it sucks, and I don't know what to say. If my house burned down, I would be devastated, and especially in some areas, it's not like you live next to a volcano. You don't expect this. You don't live. I mean, if you built a house on magma, and you were like, oh, my house is never going to burn down, and then it burned down, I'd be like, all right, I guess that sucks. I'm going to feel bad for you, but bro, don't build your house in a volcano. But in this case, that's not what happened. You built your house in a place that doesn't historically burn up with fires, and it burns, especially by the water too. You're like, water's right there. How could I burn? Water's right there. How could it happen? And it happens. So that sucks. And hopefully there's swift relief. I mean, listen, a lot of people are saying, oh, those people are rich. Some of them certainly are not rich enough to just rebuild your house. You have to rebuild the whole neighborhood. It's a crazy amount of things you got to rebuild. So that's going to be billions of dollars. But yeah, just hopefully that all goes smoothly. And I have yet to donate to any relief efforts. Perhaps I will, I'm not sure. Every so often I don't. I donated to the to the Gaza medical. Where did I donate to? Doctors Without Borders, I think maybe I did. I don't know. I'm not trying to brag here. Listen, guys, did you donate? I didn't. Oh, I didn't claim it on my taxes. Fuck. That was 2 years ago. God damn it. I didn't claim that shit. I could have got a nice ripe discount. That's the only benefit in donating. You claim it on your taxes and you get a. It's not even. It's barely a discount. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, if you have the means to, please donate to some of these organizations. Some organizations I don't trust at all. I'm gonna be honest. But some of them, yeah, just donate. If you can, you can. If not, it's good karma, right? I think if you donate, and or not just if you donate, but if you're a good person, I believe in that kind of stuff. It'll come back to you. If you put out positive energy into the world, it'll come back to you. And I think I do more often than not. Even when I'm making fun of someone, it's a positive thing. I'm like, in my mind, it's like, bro, why'd you do that? You're better than this. You're better than this, bro. That's what I like to think. So, yeah, that's my stance on the wildfire. So rest in peace to everyone who died. And if you're watching this from a hotel after your house smoldered, I'm so sorry. You can come stay with me. I'll let you sleep under my couch. Not on the couch. That's for people who don't have ash all over their clothing. No, that's crazy. Yeah, what do we got? All right, we'll talk about TikTok now because I might cry after. I didn't cry about the guy losing his dog. I might cry because TikTok is getting banned. Who would have thought? If you asked me 5 years ago, 2020, if you asked me what I thought about TikTok, I had not been on the app a single time. Couldn't care less. I'd be like, if they bans, I don't give a shit. I do not care. I was kind of a miser at that point. I wouldn't say socially inept, because I don't think I was ever socially inept, but I've always been a little bit of socially, I'm not going to say awkward, but yes, but like I'm a kind of a loner, I guess, in some regard. I still am. It's hard for me to reach out to people sometimes to I want to say make friends, but like to initiate that first conversation with a lot of people. So I don't know how this relates to TikTok at all. This is me, this is therapy for me right now. I've gotten a lot better at it, but yeah, so I TikTok, I'm like, I don't need to go on TikTok. What am I doing on there? I didn't have Instagram too. I had barely any social media. Maybe I had Twitter back then or something. I don't know. But I didn't care. I didn't care about posting things. To me, I'll be honest, if I only post things because I have to I'm a comedian, right? That's my job, theoretically. I post things because I need fans to make money. I need people to watch, so they need to see my content and be like, that guy's still funny, that guy's good, that guy's relevant. But if I didn't do that, I wouldn't post. If it was just me, I guess there's benefit in your friends seeing stuff, like you go on vacation or whatever. But if it was just me, I wouldn't post. I don't think I would really post anything. I go on vacation, I have pictures for myself. I like the pictures. They're cool. I show them to my friends, my family. I have friends, they don't need to see things on Instagram. I'll show them in person, right? You have tertiary friends that you don't really talk to, but they follow you on Instagram. Sure, they can see it. But I don't really care about those people. I don't care. So back then I didn't really care. Sorry, I'm hiccuping. I got to start. Someone was saying you smack your lips a lot. And I'm like, damn, I do. I think it's because I film this after I eat lunch. And it's like when I talk too much, my body is like, oh, we got to digest, bro. Hey, we need blood for digestion. You're talking too much. Shut the fuck up and let us compound this food. But I don't let it do that. All right. I don't know. I just had a brain fart. So yeah, TikTok, wouldn't have cared. Now, of course I care, right? I've been on TikTok for about 3 years at this point, which is not a joke. About 3 years. I posted my first video April 12th of 2022. It is currently January 16th. So it's about 2 years and, 9 months or something? And, yeah, I guess I'll say it's changed my life. I don't know if it necessarily really has. Certainly not financially. Financially, I was in a better position before I started TikTok. For sure. Financially, TikTok has done nothing for me. It has actually ruined it made me focus more on making comedy videos, which make no money, than making money. So financially, TikTok, fuck you. Actually, fuck you, TikTok. Fucking stealing my money. Bitch ass fucking company. I still love you. But in terms of social I guess my my clout, my clout levels have gone up for sure. That doesn't matter. Just social, interacting with people and being more friendly with people, it's changed my life in that regard. And it's opened me up to a wider community of people, which I'm very grateful for and I appreciate. And if TikTok didn't exist, I was posting before that. I don't know if people know. I was posting on Instagram or YouTube, which was the only one that was not correct. I was posting on YouTube Shorts, a similar kind of video, and I was posting for maybe a month and a half, and they were just getting no views, which, I'm not saying they needed to get a lot of views, but I'm saying like, if I post a video and it gets 0 views, how am I going to know if it's good or not? You know what I mean? Like, I need to know at least people were looking at it and not liking it before I can change the style. That's the only thing. So I was posting on YouTube shorts, and I was like, no one's looking at these. I need to, I think some of these videos were funny. I think they're all like archived. I don't even know if I have them to repost. I'm scared to look at them now. Honestly, I just said they were funny. Maybe some of them are not. But it was a slightly different style. But anyway, I was like, all right, I think these videos are funny. I'm going to keep making them. I can make one a day easily. Why don't I try another platform? So I downloaded TikTok, and I posted a video, and I got maybe like 100 or 200 views. I'm like, okay, I can work with this. If I'm getting 100 or 200 views, I can work with it. And then I started, I remember May 1st, I was like, I'm going to post twice a day. May 1st, 2022, I'm going to post twice a day on TikTok. And we'll see how it goes. And I wasn't expecting, my goal was in the first month to get 1,000 followers. And I missed the goal. I remember I missed it. I was at like 950 at the end of May, and I was like, that's pretty good. And I was like, nice. And then it was like a few days after that, I blew up. Maybe by the middle of June, I had like 50,000 or 100,000 followers, and I was like, all right, this is cool. This is great. Hey, what the heck? Who would have thought? I know people always say, I never thought I'd be in this position. I kind of always thought I'd be here. You know how crazy that is? I was like, I made videos because I'm like, I'm funny. I can make these videos. I'm funny enough that I can make a good video and people will laugh. And then I did it. I mean, it's harder than it sounds, right? You can't just say that. Some people are delusional. Some people have schizophrenia and they think weird star creatures are living in their closet. I just thought I was funny. And I knew, you know you're funny because you talk to people, you have friends. You're the funny guy of the group, whatever. So I was justified, thankfully. And started this journey, and it was very fun. It's been a great time. Obviously, I think what happens with a lot of people is that their shtick gets old when you post the same kind of thing over and over again. People are like, oh, this guy's just always making fun of these videos. So I've diversified. I've made new kinds of videos, and that's kept me afloat a little bit. It's not like I'm doing bad, right? Some people are like, I haven't seen you on my For You page in forever. I still get videos that go in the For You page all the time. I have videos that go viral all the time. It's just sometimes the algorithm works in mysterious ways. The algorithm that gives me takes away. The algorithm is both a boon and a curse. So it is what it is. I'm fine with it. I really don't mind. I need to parlay this into, I'm trying to do, the podcast is one way to parlay it, stand-up is another way to parlay it, but whatever. So yeah, all in all to say, TikTok is, it's my favorite platform to use. It's the only one I go on. I don't go on any of the other ones. I post to all the other ones. I post the same content to every platform. Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, fucking, what else? Anything else? I guess LinkedIn, I don't post the same content, but I do have LinkedIn where I connect with all of you guys. Connect with all of you on a personal and, private level. Some of you, my secretary, no. But, I post on every one of these platforms, the same thing. But TikTok is the most fun. TikTok, the best comments. People, it's a more fun community. It feels like we were all friends almost. Which, you guys aren't really, I'm not going to say you guys are not my friends, but I don't know most of you. I never met you guys. You know way more about me than I know about you. So it's hard for me to be your friend. But most of you guys I like a lot. You guys are cool. I appreciate you all. And I think for a lot of you guys, it's not going to go away, right? You're going to see me and you're like, oh, I know that guy. I don't just die, right? I made a story about this on TikTok. I don't die when the TikTok app gets banned. They don't kill me. I'm going to post the same things I've been posting everywhere else. So whatever. And if there's another app that blows up, like this Chinese app, Red Note, that people are downloading, I'm going to be honest, that has no legs. I'm going to be very honest. I do not think that's going anywhere. That's just, we're doing it right now short term to spite the U.S. government. So I'm not jumping on that right now. But if there is another app that people go to, I'll be on there. I'll be on there doing the same thing. You got to follow where the people go, and I'll gladly do it. Maybe I'll be one of the first people on there. Maybe I'll blow up again. Who knows? But I'm not going anywhere. The bottom line, if it gets banned, I'm going to be very sad. It has not sunk in yet. I'm going to do, it will have been banned or not at this point when this video comes out. So I was going to say I'm probably going to do a live on the 18th, just for a few hours, just to let it set in, to talk to people. But that would have already happened at this point. So if you missed it, you missed it. Yesterday was a blast, because let me tell you, yesterday, bro, I might let people join the stream. I'm not sure. I might let people come on. I'm kind of scared of that because I don't want to get banned from the live too early. And then my last time on TikTok, I got banned because I let some big booty Latina shake her ass in the camera. I let some 15-year-old boy pick his nose. What the heck am I doing? But yeah, it's in my mind, it's going to be fun. It's gonna be sad. So hopefully they can come to some resolution. And if not, fuck you, Mark Zuckerberg. Honestly, I wish I didn't have to use Instagram, but I do, and Facebook. I do. Unfortunately, in this line of work, I have to. So what can I do? I am at the whims of Zucky Poo. Zucky Poo, who, he's trying to be a bro now. He's trying to be a bro, and fuck you, Mark. Fuck you, Mark. I hope your wife... I don't want to say that. I'm just being so mean. Hope your wife leaves you. Hope your wife leaves you for Jeff Bezos. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. No, Mark Zuckerberg is one of the only billionaires who just has a regular wife, which is something I admire about him. But also, fuck you, Mark. Fuck you. How much money does he has? Does he have $100 billion? Fuck you, Mark. Hey, Mark. Look at me. Fuck you. You watching this? Fuck off. Your kids? I don't even know how old they are. I don't even know if they're boys or girls. I'm not saying anything about your kids, but you, fuck you. Yeah, what did I say about Instagram before? I have another note about, I've never posted. I think I went on a tangent. I was just trying to say, if you post on Instagram, there's people who just post on Instagram as if it's their job, but it's not their job. They're not trying to be an influencer. They're just posting it for their friends, but they post every time they step out of their house. Like, hey, I'm on this, look at the street I'm on. Oh, I went to this coffee shop. Guys, you kind of I think you have a mental illness if you do that. I'm going to be so honest. I'm so sorry. If you're posting on Instagram and you didn't go on a vacation or the coolest place ever is posting to show yourself off, you have a mental illness, I think. You just need too much attention. You need to understand that. You need to calm down. That's why I don't really like Instagram, because I guess people do that on TikTok, but it's more like you can't just post a TikTok of you standing. No, you can. I'm completely wrong on this. But you have to be a hot girl in that case. I guess you have, whatever. Nothing I'm saying matters. I'm so wrong in what I just said. I can admit when I'm wrong, guys. It's one beautiful thing about me. I can admit when I'm wrong. I am not flawless, but I'm pretty close, because when I admit I'm wrong, that makes me a better person. That makes me cooler. What am I saying? So yeah, girls do just post videos of them standing there being hot, and then guys are like, click, guys being me. Actually, that's one good thing about my algorithm on TikTok, which is kind of worse now. I'll be honest. I went on Instagram Reels just to get myself ready for the change. It's like I gotta see this now. It's like being conquered by another country in war, and I'm like, all right, this is how they live life. And my Instagram Reels algorithm was killing it. I was seeing the craziest videos. I'm like, I can react to that. I can react to that. This guy's doing weird shit. I can react to that. And on TikTok, I was able to see nothing. So maybe it's going to be good for my content right now. Maybe it's going to be a good thing. Well, I hope so. I hope I go super viral again, and it is what it is. But yeah. So the hot girls have evaded me, and it's only because I don't like the videos, because I'm like, I know the second I like one of these, they're just gonna flood my feed with these hot girls, which I guess is cool. I'm not gonna complain about seeing hot women on my phone, but also I have to go to. This is my job. I can't just look at boobs bouncing all day. I could. Let me be clear. I could, guys. Hey, if you want to send me a video of boobs bouncing, listen. Hey, listen. I'm not trying to contact at mattlipari.com. Listen, I'll take any submission you guys want. Instagram, whatever. Listen, you want to send me that? It has to be yours, though. Or, yeah. I don't know. It could be someone else. I don't even know. What am I saying? Shut up. That wasn't me. Again, someone keeps taking over my body and saying weird shit on this podcast. It's crazy. All right, let's go to... Yeah, Donald Trump keeps talking about... He kept saying he wants to take a look at TikTok and save it. Bro, what are you doing? Bro. Joe Biden, too? You're too busy brokering peace between Israel and Palestine? That's not that important, bro. Again, they weren't even fighting. They're best friends. They're literally just... It's like when your two kids are fighting. You don't drop everything you're doing to help them. You do whatever you want, and then they'll figure it out themselves. So TikTok was more important. No, I'm obviously kidding. But, yeah, Donald Trump kept saying, we'll take a look at TikTok. We'll take a look. Didn't take a look at shit. Fortunately, the ban is right before he becomes president. What the heck? Teasing me. So we'll see. But yeah, his inauguration, is that a Monday? What is that? Is it the 20th? Is that when it is? I'm actually not sure. But apparently people are up in arms because Carrie Underwood is performing at Donald Trump's inauguration, which, guys, she's a blonde country singer. What the fuck are we surprised about? Oh, Kenny Chesney's performing at Donald Trump's inauguration. Bro, probably half his songs are just like, I hate Mexicans. That's the song. I hate immigrants. There's literally his album called I Hate Immigrants. I don't know anything about Kenny Chesney. Couldn't name a single song. I'm sorry, Kenny. I don't know anything about you. But, no, Carrie Underwood, whatever. I looked at a picture of Carrie Underwood. I'm not going to lie. I saw a new picture. She did not look good. She looked like her entire face had been reconstructed. And I can say that because she's performing for Donald Trump. And apparently, everyone hates that. Which, again, guys, you have to remember, more than half the people in this country voted for Donald Trump. So this idea that she's like performing for Hitler, I guess you can believe that, but it's kind of not true. As much as I don't like Donald Trump and I didn't vote for him, like, it's not like she's performing for the devil. Well, some of you guys think he is, which he could be. I'd honestly believe, if you told me Donald Trump was the Antichrist, I'd be like, I get on board with that. I can believe that. But yeah, so you guys are going crazy. But I'm just saying, what did you expect? What did you expect from a blonde country singer who's married to like a fucking... Is she married to like an NHL player? I don't even know. I don't know anything about Carrie Underwood. When's the last time she released an album? 80 years ago? She's like an 80-year-old woman in a 40-year-old woman's body. Oh, Carrie. Before he cheats. Is that the song? I can't even think of another Carrie Underwood song. Jesus, take the wheel. Is that one? Jesus, take the wheel. Drive it into the protesters. That's probably what she's going to sing. Yeah, so she's performing. I don't even know they had performers at the inauguration, but I guess they did. I don't even know who was Joe Biden's. It's a good question. But yeah, no, let's go back to her looking bad. She just has a lot of plastic surgery. I feel like all blonde women, I'm going to be honest, if they start getting plastic surgery and they don't stop, they'll converge into be this one woman. They'll convert actually every woman, but blonde women in particular, I think they just like, their face gets a little skinnier, their nose gets skinnier, their lips get a little more plump. They just and then they talk the same way too because they can't move their mouth. The Botox is in there. I don't want to make fun of them, but guys, you have to see what you're doing. There's just one picture. There's one picture at the Botox place. It's just like, make me slowly look like her. It's like this aura glowing picture. I'm like, yes, we can do that for you. Carrie, Miss Underwood, we can do that. We can do that for you. So, yeah, I don't like that look. I would be scared of my future wife starting Botox. I would honestly be scared. It starts with like a lip filler or something, and then just like, listen, do what you want to do, lady. Lady being my wife. Do what you want to do. Broad, whatever you want to call it. Some guys call women broads. That's kind of crazy. Birds and broads. Do whatever you want to do. Listen, if my wife said if my wife says I'm not comfortable the way I look, I want to get Botox, I'm going to be like, all right, just get it, whatever. I'm going to say I would rather you didn't because I think you look beautiful. Because, of course, my wife looks beautiful all the time. But it sounds like such a manipulator thing to say. But it's crazy. The difference between a guy manipulating a woman and a guy who actually loves them is very slight. There's little difference. They say the same things. One of them is an asshole. One of them is like, I'm in love with this woman. But yeah, I'd be like, I love you. You look great. You don't have to do that. But if you want to, whatever. I'm not going to stop you. You're your own person. And then she's going to balloon up. She's going to look like a Thanksgiving Day parade balloon and be like, damn, I told you so. But I'm not going to tell her I told you so. I'm just going to say, I still love you and you look great. It's not like she looks that bad. I'm saying Carrie Underwood doesn't look that bad. She looks better than like, she's like an ogre woman or something. She looks better than Gorlock the Destroyer. But I'm saying she just naturally would have been probably better. I'm not going to lie. Not going to lie. And I'm sorry, ladies. There should be I feel like a lot of guys just like natural looking people. We'll say it's the human nature that we don't like robots. I don't want to fuck a robot. There's plenty of sex robots. I have no interest. What the heck am I doing with a robot, bro? I don't need that. I don't need the pleasure of an inanimate object. I might as well go to a farm and just have fun with one of the... Why am I saying that? What am I saying, guys? What am I saying? This is actually funny. I got a message on TikTok from one of my fans. I don't know his name. I didn't remember it, but he said he was 14, so the rest of this makes sense after he's 14. And I'm not trying to make fun of him at all. It's just it's a very 14 thing to think, but I just thought it was funny and I have to talk about it right now. He said, hey, with your TikTok following, here's one last trend you can do before TikTok gets banned. You can tell all your followers to pee on Donald Trump at his inauguration. Was that what you guys were expecting me to say? You can tell all your followers to piss, urinate on the president, on D-Man, pull out your D's for D-Trump. And he said, wouldn't that be funny? Yeah, I guess it would be funny. What the fuck? What does that even mean, bro? What does that... Hey, you're 14, my bad. My bad, but that's not feasible. Number one, I don't even know who gets to go to the inauguration. Do you have to buy tickets for that? Is it Ticketmaster? Like Taylor Swift tickets next to the inauguration? I don't fucking know. Also, how close do you think everyone gets to Donald Trump? How far do you think I can piss, bro? Listen, I am not a sniper with the... I can barely hit the bowl when it's right in front of me. I go to pee sometimes, it's like behind me on the picture frame. Like, what the heck? How'd that happen? It ricochets off the walls. So I can't pee like that. I cannot aim that far to hit Donald Trump. Even if I could, yeah, it'd be funny for a second. Then I'd get shot in the face. Like, that guy's spraying poison on Donald Trump. I'd get shot in the penis go through my penis. So no, we're not going to do that. And even if I could start that, it wouldn't happen. I wish I could start that with my final act. It's like when the hero in a movie dies, but his one last like superpower kills everyone. My final act on TikTok, we just get people to piss on Donald Trump. It doesn't make sense, but I appreciate the thought. And it would be funny. I'm not going to lie. It would be a good joke, but it just makes no sense. It makes no sense. I'm not sure how many people you messaged that to. Hopefully a lot. Hopefully people who watch this and like, I got that message too. But yeah, that was kind of cool. My nose just got really dry. Brief intermission, folks. As you visualize me pissing on Donald Trump, visualize me peeing in a solid stream. I need to do that. That's like my vision board. Peeing straight. Peeing with vigor. That's my New Year's resolution. Just piss, Matthew. Just piss. Me and my therapist, all we talk about is pissing in our sessions. I haven't seen a therapist in a while. I don't need to. I'm chilling. I'm good. What the heck? What are my problems? Maybe when TikTok goes down, I'll see one. It's like, hey, I'm really sad. All right. Sorry about that, guys. My nose is a little dry as usual. Talking too much. I think I dehydrated myself yesterday. I went on a date. I had a lot of wine. I wore this shirt on the day too, which I just realized I'm reusing the shirt. Whoops. How does it smell? It smells good, actually. It smells great. And I got this. Oh, look at these juice stains. These fluid stains. No. Actually, I did spill wine on myself yesterday, so I guess there is kind of probably stains on here. Whoops. Oh, well. All right, what else we got? Oh, Donald Trump, back to the Greenland. I don't think I talked about this last episode, but Donald Trump wants to steal Greenland or claim Greenland for ourselves. America needs to colonize Greenland. And, whatever. Greenland is the most useless country on Earth. I don't think anyone would miss it if it was taken, but obviously it would just cause tension for no reason, whatever. It's just stupid shit he's saying. But then I saw another article popped up, and it was, which countries have the biggest average boob size? And I clicked eagerly, of course. As a man, I said, drop what I'm doing. I was operating on a patient at the doctor's office. Said, I need to read this article. Screw you. I need to see this. And number one was Norway. What a great country, Norway. Hey, Norwegians, I did not know you had it in you. Clap for Norway. That's the sound of me when I meet a Norwegian woman. Okay, that's crazy. What am I saying? Jesus Christ, a family-friendly show. Family-friendly. You guess what the last country was? The smallest boob size was Greenland. Hey, whoa, Donald, hey, I need to send you this article, bro. Let's think about which countries we want to colonize. Donald, listen. Not sure if you're a boob or a butt guy or you don't really care. You just take what you want. I think that's kind of what you are. You're more of a, I see it, I take it. Grab him by the pussy kind of guy. Which, by the way, you suck. But also, let's think about the countries we want to invade. How about Norway? How about Norway, buddy? Unrelated to the boob thing at all, actually. It's just, Norway's cooler. We have access into Europe. How about that? You ever think about that? Greenland is the smallest. I would have thought it was an Asian country, honestly. Greenland being the smallest. I'm honestly not going to lie. I don't even know what a person from Greenland looks like. I assumed it was just someone from Iceland. They look like a Greenland person. I have no clue. But they got no boobs, apparently. I would think, bro, they live in the cold. Why do they not have like more like chub to insulate? I don't know how this works, bro. This is such pseudoscience on here. People in the cold are fatter because they need to have more meat on them. They are like seals. They have the blubber and they produce more milk. So yeah, don't invade Green. Bro, it's a waste. Come on. If we're going to get new people of the 51st state, but they better have some big gazongas. That's all I'm going to say. So if I was a senator, I'd be like, Mr. President, can we measure this survey, this study that came out? This is not right. We need women with a little bit more to offer this community. So yeah, Norway women. I got to plan a trip to Norway, guys. Let's be real. I got to go on tour in Norway. What the heck? This is, if you can't tell, I guess I'm revealing that I'm a boob man. Whoops, cat's out of the bag, guys. Cat, what did I say before in this, like 20 minutes ago? I said you should send me videos of bouncing boobs. What am I saying right now? Jesus Christ. I need a wife. My goodness. I need someone to get me out of this funk. I'm not even in a funk. But yeah, let's not do, for obvious reasons, don't invade Greenland, but for the winky wink reasons, for the P. Diddy reasons, let's also not invade Greenland because they do not have much to offer. I wonder what the, I don't know if Britain, I think America and Britain were like tied. I forget what the, I don't even know. I just looked at I was like, biggest, smallest, nice. Didn't internalize any of the data. It doesn't matter, the data. What the heck? That data means nothing. It's like when guys will talk about like which countries have the biggest dick size. And they'll be like, oh shit, America's like number 7 or something. Okay, that doesn't change the size of your penis, guys. If you lived in the country with the biggest penises, it doesn't mean your penis is big. It's not like, oh shit, like we're killing it. It's the same size as it was before you read the article. So that doesn't matter. It doesn't change anything. It's better for I guess men read this article about the boobs, women read the article about the penises, and then everyone's just like, perhaps I will look into that country. Perhaps I will explore and see what's going on. That's it. I don't know. It's a pretty meaningless article. No one's actually going to go there. No, if you're a woman that reads the penis-sized article, you're like, I don't know what the biggest one. Like, let me say Colombia or something. I don't even know. Or probably an African country. What am I saying? You're like, I have to go to Nigeria right now. I have to. I need to. You're probably kind of weird. I'll say that. Did I just say I wanted to go to Norway on vacation? What? Jesus Christ. Was that me? You're probably kind of weird. I guess I am weird. No, Norway. I think one of my friends went to Norway a few years ago. He said it was cool. I would go. It's a cool country. I've never been to Scandinavia. Not sure I'm a fan of the food, but listen, I'll eat whatever they give me. Listen, if you come to my table and I'm ordering at a Norwegian cafe, and you present me with some weird smoked fish, and you are a positive affirmation of the study, let's just say, I'll eat that fish. I will eat that fish with a smile on my face. That's how easy it is for men. Boobs, I'll eat whatever. Hey, poison me, sure. I guess I get to look at. That's a good way to go out. And just, all right, whatever, guys. I'm sorry, ladies. I'm sorry, ladies, for having you listen to this. I would like to apologize to all my fans. You know, this is not how I was raised. I'm gonna keep doing that every time I say anything bad. Not how my mother raised me. She told me to be respectful about boobs. She told me not to idolize them, but I failed. All right, this is funny. I'm going to preface everything also with saying this is funny so you guys laugh. Hey, this is a joke. Everything else was not a joke. This is funny. I keep getting calls from people asking for a Bernard. They're like, hey, is Bernard here? And I was like, who the fuck is Bernard? But then I remembered back a long time ago, I used to fill out like surveys to try to make money when I was like 12. Like, I don't know if any of you guys remember Swag Bucks. It was like a thing where I don't think I made any money from it ever, but it was like this like thing targeted towards kids who can't really get a job. It was like, hey, if you fill out surveys online, you can make money. We'll give you prizes for filling out surveys. And that's all it was. And you had to fill out like probably 1,000 surveys to get like a single piece of gum or something. But there was like bots you could use. Like you could have this like, remember it's called like Robo Filler maybe, which would fill out the surveys really quick and stuff. So I used to do those, and I think I remember it hit me one day that I remember filling out. I was like, I don't want to use my real name. Why would I do that? I had to use my real phone and email it, or I had to use a valid email. I guess I used my real phone, which fucking stupid, Jesus Christ. But I would fill them out as Bernard. I don't know the last name, but it was always Bernard. Bernard. Probably or maybe not thousands, but I'm sure I gave up at some point. But hundreds of surveys that I filled out with Bernard, and now they're calling me. Someone sold that list to someone. Someone sold a 2012 email list, which, by the way, if you bought that list, you're a sucker. You are a sucker. A 2012 email list from obvious 11-year-old children. How old am I in 2012? Looking 14? Okay, wait, 2010, let's say. From little children, and now you're calling them, 15 years later? You're calling them so many years later, hey, Bernard, hey, remember you filled out that survey of auto insurance, bro? So I'm like, is Bernard here? I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, yes, but also no. There's no Bernard here, bro. No Bernard, which is kind of sad. I wish me and Bernard, wasn't the Bernard the elf? Maybe that was what it's from. People always say look like Bernard the elf. Maybe that was channeling my alter ego at that time. But yeah, I hope Bernard is doing good. I hope my fictional version of Bernard he's chilling. He got his Swag Bucks money. They would give out like PS4s or I don't know, what was the PlayStations back then. I don't even know. I don't know anything. But it was a good time. I made no money. I think there was one cash crate maybe or something like that. I think I made $20 on that once. Because the thing was you had to reach a certain amount for them to pay you out. That's how they got you. They're like, hey, you need to make at least $20 or in order for us to send you money. And so it took like hundreds of surveys to make $20. Like you'd make $1 and you're like, oh, can I get my $1? Like, no. Minimum payout amount. Is that kind of sucked? That's how they got you. They were raking in the cash because they get money when you take a survey, and they're relying on people not doing enough to get the payout. So, yeah, those are scams for kids. But again, I think the best time, I've said this before, the best time to get scammed is when you're a kid. When you have no money, you should be getting scammed left and right. You should be getting things stolen from you. You got to learn the hard way. But when you're a kid, it doesn't matter. Some guy steals your $10 Pokemon card. Yeah, that sucks. When you're a kid, that's the end of the world. The atomic bomb might as well have dropped on your house when you lose your Lugia Pokemon card. When you look at it 20 years later, like, damn, I learned a valuable lesson that day. And I can buy this Pokemon card in 2 seconds. And, so I support, if you have children right now, I support, I was going to say torturing them. No, just, teaching them hard lessons. Scamming them, for sure. Scam your children. Scam them, maybe not yourself, but hire men on the street to scam your children. Hire bums on the street to steal from your children and whatnot, because they'll learn. I'm going to be on the news when I'm a father, just, local man hires bum to attack his child with knife. I wouldn't do that. That'd be crazy. Unless I wanted my child to be able to fight. That'd be kind of cool. Oh, God. My throat is so dry. I hope I haven't been smacking my lips that much. I feel like I have. Anyway, if you guys want to call me as Bernard, that'd be great. I don't know if any of you have my phone number. Probably not. Well, if you know me, you do, but someone else, maybe not. Oh, I forgot to freaking get that. Okay, 1 second. I need to get up for 1 second. Pretend I'm not here. Well, no, don't pretend I'm not here. 2 seconds. Hey, I'm back. You guys missed me? Where'd I go? What the heck? Who was that? I got this book. New news. Sorry, pretend I didn't go. I meant to put this book here and I didn't. New news is author Neil Gaiman accused of sexual assaults. I think that's how he says his name. Gaiman. Gaiman. And this is a man who has previously, I think he wrote an article about he was a very on the other side. He was a proponent, or obviously he wasn't the whole time. He was fucking lying to everyone. But he was like, oh my God, believe all women, blah, 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 that kind of, I'm not saying blah, blah, blah as if that's bullshit, but I'm saying it was bullshit for him because he obviously was fucking his monster. So he was saying all that kind of stuff. And it came out that I don't even know the full story, but these men are just perverted, bro. These men just can't take no for an answer. They do weird shit. Something about butter. I don't even want to talk about using butter as lube. What a guy. But anyway, I have his book here. I read this book. This is a book I read about, it was a month ago. I was reading it on my trip to Chile, and it's a very critically acclaimed book. There's a TV show about it. It's written by two people, Terry Pratchett and Neil Gaiman. And I don't know what Terry's contribution was. I don't know what either of them's contribution was. But I did not like this book. I just want to say, this is what people do when someone comes out as being a bad actor. They're like, I never liked their work. I actually knew that their writer the way he was writing made him a piece of shit, made him a sexual predator. I'm not saying that, but I'm doing this as a joke because I actually didn't like this book. It's critically acclaimed. I was like, this book stinks. This book is boring. I did not like it. I wasn't invested in any of the characters. I could have dropped it halfway and I would have been fine. The ending was not very satisfying to me at all. I didn't care about anyone in this book at all. It's fucking, how many pages is this? 500? I mean, whatever. So I read this in in an hour, but I'm saying I didn't enjoy it. So fuck you, Neil Gaiman. I might burn your book. I don't know. Well, Terry, I don't know. Maybe there was parts I enjoyed. There was some good jokes. That was Terry's edition. Your parts suck, Neil. You fucking suck. So if I had a fire, I would burn this right now. I'd burn my apartment down with this book. But yeah, no. So people do that. It's kind of fun when people do that. They're like, oh, that guy. I remember what was the fucking comedian Chris D'Elia back in the day when he was. I don't know if you know the story, but he's a comedian who still, he's. A lot of these people, they didn't really do anything illegal, so they're still around today, and they still have fan bases. But, he was accused of, he's like a 40-year-old man just hooking up with 18-year-old girls, and some of them were questionably 17 that became 18 at a later date when the actual incidents happened. It's just things a 40-year-old man shouldn't be doing. And obviously, he has problems. He's a sex addict. But when that story came out, everyone's like, I actually didn't, he's not even funny. I didn't find him funny at all. It's like, all right, that's not the point, bro. What the fuck, what are you trying to say? Me not liking this book makes no difference. I'm just saying that as a fucking joke. I'm trying to be like everyone else. That doesn't mean anything. The way they tell jokes, I mean, they were wrong. Chris D'Elia was, I haven't seen a new bit by him in a long time, but I thought he was funny back in the day. That has nothing to do with you being a predator. So many predators do great work, bro. R. Kelly, great songs. R. Kelly, great songs, and then he pisses on people. Fucking P. Diddy, I actually can't name a P. Diddy song, but I'm sure he was a great producer, whatever. So that has nothing, and you, after the fact, that makes you just look like a weirdo. You're like, oh, I actually never liked him. I knew it the whole time. I never liked him. Like, bro, what? There's a book about fucking. It's about, I don't fucking remember. It's about the apocalypse. It's nothing about. This doesn't put a weird sexual thing. Actually, there is one. There's a weird sexual part in there. Maybe that was Neil. That might have been Neil. But yeah, so that doesn't relate at all. I just wanted to show that I have some relation to this book. And, I'm not going to read anything else by him because I didn't like that book. I feel like when you're reading an author and you don't like the first work you read by them, you're like, I can't do it. I can't do it again. I cannot read again. It's not like the book was written badly. It's just like, I don't know. I wasn't invested in it. I didn't care. I like a book where I'm reading. I'm like, I care about this guy a lot. I love this character. I need to know I need to know they're good or not. I need to know the resolution. And this one I couldn't care less about. Not a single person in that book I cared about. And it's 500 pages. At a certain point, you're like, I should care about someone. But you don't. So what can you do? What can you do? What are you going to do? So Neil, fuck you, Neil. But I'm sure he'll be dealt with. I'm sure they all say the same thing, like, none of these accusations are true. Everything I did was consensual. Yeah, okay. In your mind, honestly, in some of these guys' minds, it probably was consensual to them. They're like, in Donald Trump's mind, he's like, I grab him by the pussy. That's consensual to me. No, it's not, bro. It's not consensual. You guys just don't know what consensual means. You're so used to getting everything you want. You're like, oh, they agree. They love what I'm doing. Bunch of fucking men are disgusting, bro. We say that every other episode. Men are fucking gross. Don't trust a man ever. Don't trust a man ever, and don't even trust me for saying that. So who can you trust? Who the fuck can you trust anymore? You can't even trust me by saying don't trust a man. All right, I just learned what a two-man was. What the fuck, guys? I thought a two-man was a double date. It's apparently, it's a fucking, like, orgy or some shit. Y'all have been going on these weird fucking perverted dates this whole fucking time. I see on Twitter, ready for the two-man. I'm like, okay, that's just this street way of saying a double date. They're going to a fine Italian restaurant and getting some wine and chatting about the socio-political economic state of the world. No, they're fucking weird places, bro. They're not. I don't even know if they're. I don't know what if these. I've never heard of anyone going on a two-man in my life, in like real life, in online all the time. I'm like, all right, they're going to double date. It's just people talking about a double date in a different way. A two-man, apparently, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm being double duped. Apparently, it's just people fucking and sucking, and they switch off and they do it again. They're all just. It's a foursome, basically. It's a foursome. The guys might even get in it. They might sword fight while the women are in the bathroom. I don't fucking know. My whole world changed. I do not know. So anyone talking about a two-man now? It's just. I mean, I guess it's a young kid thing. Not young kid, obviously, but like a college age thing, teenager, late teen thing. Just kids that want to experiment and do whatever you got to do. But damn, that hit my 26-year-old brain pretty hard. Hit my elderly brain. What is a two-man? What the heck are these kids doing? Back in my day, you had to buy a girl dinner to get a little play. That was a good old man voice. Back in my day, if you wanted to get sucked off, you had to take her to the ball. But yeah, I don't know these two. So it was like what the fuck, two-man. Someone was talking about I forget. It was someone on Twitter saying like they like walked in on their roommate having a two-man. They were all like in the heap like doing stuff to each other. I was like, what the heck? This is crazy. But yeah, I didn't realize that. So now that I've said that, anyone want to go in a two-man with me? No, I'm kidding. I would never want to. I don't know. I'm not really interested in having multiple people in the bedroom with me. I think I've said this before, especially another guy and a guy I know, bro. I don't want any of my friends in the room with me. What the heck? Like, guys, have fun. I hope you have great lives and you enjoy. Well, what am I saying? As if they're dying or I'm breaking up with them. I hope you have enjoyable romantic times with your partners. I don't want to see that, bro. I don't want to see any of you doing anything to a woman. I'm sorry. Or a man. I don't want to see any of it. Especially, actually, that's a good question. If I had to see one of my friends doing something, would it be with a man or a woman? No, it'd be with a woman. What the heck am I saying? What am I saying, guys? Why would I want to see my friend? I don't know, man. If I wanted to see two of my friends together, though, this episode is. I'm so sorry if anyone's watching this episode. I'm so like you can stop it now. Actually, don't stop it now. Don't stop it now. But we still have so much more to talk about. Actually, we have like 2 topics to talk about. So yeah, two-man. That's great. If anyone's been on a two-man here, I guess you can tell me the story. Maybe I should open it up to questions. I would like someone to tell me about their two-man story. If you can. I would love to hear it and talk about it, react to it. Because I didn't know this was a fucking thing. Didn't know this was a thing. And that scares me. And then also I wrote down here, this is another thing that I still don't know. I have never looked this up. I don't know what house music is. I have not a fucking clue what house music is. I assume it's just a DJ making music in a place. It's like, oh, the house is making music tonight, guys. Oh, what's the special of the house? He's just making music, bro. He's just spinning that disc out there. That's what I assume it is. So it's just a DJ in a place making music. It's like, that's house music. Am I right on that? I don't fucking know. I have no idea what house music is. I don't listen to DJ stuff at all. I don't listen to John Summit. Couldn't name a single thing John Summit's done. And all the women love John Summit. You know, as they do, right? All the women love John Summit. And then Matt Lipari's a close second. And then Zacharific's a close third. I'm so sorry, Zach. But, yeah, I have no clue. I have no fucking clue what house music is. I don't go out to, like, these, like, dance party places. Bro, I'm going to be honest, because I feel like you just need to be on drugs to enjoy that. Not saying the music doesn't sound good sometimes, but just, like, to be at one of these places for hours, bro, how are you doing that and not on heavy drugs? I'm genuinely curious. How are you doing that? Or, like drunk. I can't just stand there and just, like, dance for, maybe for, like, 30 minutes. Am I right? Time to go home. But for hours for this, just music. And I guess you're grinding on sweaty weird guys who are trying to whisper in your ear. But for hours, guys, bro, you have to be on drugs. Someone tell me I'm right. You have to be on drugs. I just can't enjoy. And they're like, oh, you just got to let yourself loose. Yeah, by doing drugs. I can't. Maybe I'm too uptight, but I can't. In this state right now, I can't do that. I can't let loose for hours. I don't want to be on drugs too. So I don't know. I don't know what house music is, but I'm assuming it's something like that. So you have two things to learn. I learned about a two-man. Now I'm going to learn about house music. And are they related? Not really. I'm sure people that make house music go on two-mans often. I'm sure the DJ, maybe the Chainsmokers. The Chainsmokers have probably been on a lot of two-mans. If you think about that. Those two boys, they're probably getting down and dirty. Man, the life of being a pop star, rock star. I would get tired of it in about a week, I think. Like, oh, more girls in my tour bus? All right, I guess. Hey, what are your names? Oh my God, we love you so much. Oh my God, you're so great at making music. Hey, so what do you guys do? Oh, we graduated college with communications degree, and we're just chilling. I don't know, making fun of women for no reason. Making fun of these shawties for no reason. I'm sorry, ladies, but some of you guys are disturbing. I'll just say that. Some of you guys are gold-digging, disturbing individuals that need to be dealt with. Well, not dealt with, I don't like when people think they can get whatever they want. I think that's the thing. Men or women. But it happens with women more. They're just like, I'm pretty, I deserve everything. I'm like, bro, no, you don't. Come on. Come on, guys. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. You don't deserve everything. You are pretty. We can't deny it, but you don't deserve everything. I like when people have to earn. People deserve things they deserve because they've worked towards them. That's my mindset. All right, we're going to end with a bang, literally. Literally, congratulations to Bonnie Blue, porn star, who broke the record and slept with, 1,000? I fucking wrote the number down, I didn't even put it on my sheet. Like 1,056 men in 12 hours, I think. Congratulations to her. Big award, man. I mean, like I said, we had Israel-Palestine coming to a ceasefire. This was above that in the headlines. This was what she was smiling with her, hey, it's me, 1,056. Good for her. That woman, I talked about the other woman that did 100 in a day, and she was like shaken up. She was like, this is crazy. I don't know if I can do this. This is wild. This woman is a demon. This new one, or not even new. I think they're like I don't even know what they do. They're like co-workers. They own the business. They're co-CEOs of Thought Inc. But she is she's a driven, I'll say that she's a stone cold killer. Her face, she just looks like she's like ready for it all. She's like, I need these men. So she's a businesswoman. Respect to her, honestly. That's 1,000 people touching me in one day, bro. 1,000 people? That's disgusting. And it's disgusting. I don't want people to touch me. What the heck? I'm saying good for her. I'm not even putting her down. I mean, I would never do it. I hope she made a lot of money from it. Obviously, why would you do that without making money? I don't know if it's on video or whatever. But if you watch that video, you pay money to watch that video, which I guess some people need to, or else she did it for nothing. So it's a conflicting point here. But as a man, if you sit there and watch every one of the 1,000 men have sex with her, you have a problem. I wish I had a hotline for you. Just call 911 and be like, help, I need help. They'll help you. They'll be like, what's the problem? I just watched 1,000 men fuck this one girl and I love her. I want to be with her. Yeah, you need help. But, yeah, good for her, I guess. Congratulations. It was 12 hours, so she could have gone 24 hours, 2,000, man. Actually, she's an underachiever, my goodness. That's it? 12 hours? Is that a light day at work? Bonnie, that's all you work today? 12 hours? My goodness. Should have gone all day. The logistics of that must have been insane. Just the people that like helped staff that. Hey, you got tickets for the gangbang? It's like showing the Apple Wallet QR code. Scan that real quick or take off your pants. Let's get in line. Just like a lot. That's just disgusting. Bro, it's just disgusting. What's the point of... I've talked about this already. We all know the point. Some of you guys like that stuff. Why would I? It's just... What the heck? It's like waiting in line, honestly, for like a sneaker to drop. It's completely different, actually. I don't even know. Waiting in line to be the 870th man to have sex with this woman for 10 seconds is not the same as waiting for a sneaker to drop that you will make money on. It's not the same at all. Yeah, so that's my so congratulations again to her. I wonder what she's going to do next. I'm tired of seeing her in my newsfeed, honestly. The New York Post will talk about these women till they are fucking dead. I don't know why. I'm sure either they're having sex with someone that works at the New York Post, they're paying them money, because literally every article is like, porn star reveals her top 10 tips for baking apple pies. I said that joke right, I think. I just had a moment of clarity that I've said a similar joke to that. Oh, well, it was a good joke, so I'll say it fucking again. I'll say it again. But it's just they keep shoving articles. I'm like, bro, I've seen this lady. I've seen this lady do a million things already. I don't think I've watched her. I don't watch porn. I don't know if I talked about that. But I do not watch hardcore pornography anymore. I stopped about it's been 2 years? Holy shit. Like 2.5 years ago. It's crazy. So, good for me. Good for me. It worked out. I'm a cooler man now. I don't think it was negatively affecting me at all. But, yeah, so I would not see her stuff. I guess if it popped up, I'm not going to like burn my eyes out, but you know, I would not look it up. But I'm sure she's very talented. I'm sure they're all very talented. And yeah, again, congrats to her. I can't say it enough. So thank you all for watching. Hopefully right now this is a non-post TikTok world that you're listening to this in, but if it is what it is. I'm still here, guys. We're still having fun. Still love you all. And hopefully we have many, many more years together of enjoying life, enjoying our time. And if we don't, it's been good. But I think we do. So have an amazing week, everyone. Happy Martin Luther King Day, I guess I think would be tomorrow in this case. I know what I'm going to do that day. I'm going to kiss black people on the street. I'm going to run up to them and say, "Mwah, I love you." No, I'm not going to do that. I'm saving that for February, of course, Black History Month. I don't know why I'm saying these jokes. This is kind of racist. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.